Don't expect Democrats to let up now. They're taking their fight to dirty Jersey, Newark's Delaney Hall ICE facility, to be exact.
Where the state had to impose a curfew this weekend after rioters went berserk, breaking apart the protest safe zone. Democrats may go soft on these hooligans, but this administration isn't letting them off easy. The DOJ announcing a man from Brooklyn has now been arrested and charged for making this threat.
I'll kill your whole family! Your whole family's dead! Come on! Your children, your wife, all dead! Put it! My boy! I have your face, mother! You're dead!
And the White House warning, quote, ICE operations will not be deterred, riot, obstruct, or assault an officer, and you will be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Our next guest went to Delaney Hall himself today to see what all the racket is about. New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew joins us now. Is the situation under control? And just to highlight, it's the people, the criminals, the murderers, the rapists, and the child molesters who are illegal aliens inside that facility who the Democrats are really standing up for, Congressman.
It is bizarre. They never care about the victims, the people that have been hurt, but they always care about the criminals. I don't get it. It's so weird and perverse. However, I also took a look at the hall. I went in there, really spent some time, really dug in. Let me tell you, it was much nicer than I even expected. I thought it would be okay. They've got full medical care. A lot of these people come in there, they've got high blood pressure, cardiac disease, they've got diabetes, other problems, and they have a full-time physician there that is taking care of them. Nurses, their recreational areas. They have, people don't know this, they have soccer fields in the back where they play soccer, and they have a huge gym area that is nicer than anything I use when I work out every morning. Not making it up. Their food, 3 square meals a day, good hot meals, chicken, turkey, all the meals are hot. And if you're Jewish, they have kosher. If you're Islamic, they have halal. If you have high blood pressure and are restricted because of other things, low salt, low sugar, no allergy food, the whole bit. I mean, I wish that all our seniors in America, American citizens, were treated as well as these people are being treated there. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted with the left and the other side, Senator Booker, Senator Kim coming there and just not telling the truth.
Congressman,
not telling the truth.
Can I just ask you, I mean, this is sort of mystifying to me. You're giving us this fairly detailed rundown of the conditions at the place. You've got your colleagues on the other side of the aisle out there talking about this, the conditions of this place being like some internment camp or something, like two wildly different realities. Are there any of your colleagues on the other side of the aisle who have seen this place with their own eyes? Are they willing to come out and say, look, here's the real deal? Because right now it's like you just have two people telling completely different stories, two sides.
Well, you know, they're just trying to create chaos. They're not telling the real deal. I went there. I'm telling you how it is. And if anybody wants to go on a lie detector, I'll go on it with them. You can go through the process. I am telling you the truth. I know it's almost counterintuitive. It's hard to believe. It's so different from what they're saying. They're looking at it and just not reporting anything accurate back. But I mean, it's, you know, whether it's the food or the medical care or the recreation or the cleanliness or any of it. And I talked to some of the people there. Are you okay? How you doing? Some of the people that are the detainees. I mean, this is nonsense. They want to release all these people. Some of them are drug czars. Some of them have domestic abusers, felons, illegal guns. We don't want them back on the street. And in fact, she should go a step further in New Jersey, the governor, cooperate with ICE, because we should empty out any of them that are in our prisons, our state facilities, so the New Jersey taxpayer isn't taking the hit, and they should be detained and deported to their country of origin. And the last thing I'll say, if they don't like it, if they don't like the conditions, the U.S. government will help them and to self-deport, give them what they need to self-deport and get out and go back. They don't want to go back. They're living better than they ever have.
Congressman, before we go with the news that the Justice Department has kind of temporarily halted work on this anti-weaponization fund, it could be the first step toward the Trump administration dropping it. The Senate could move ahead with this $70 billion immigration enforcement package. How do you see it moving in the House if it gets out of the Senate?
I very much believe it will pass the House. I mean, we work on these ridiculously thin razor margins, I know. And of course, again, the other side's going to say things that aren't true, that we don't need it, that they're, that ICE are sadists. They're not. They're just good people doing a good job. The whole thing isn't true. But nevertheless, I believe we will stick together on this, and I believe we will get it done, and I believe the Senate will get it done now. We owe the American people no less. These are not only illegals, they're illegal criminals that we're trying to get the hell out of this country. We want our people safe. We want Americans to be safe.
Congressman Van Drew, thank you for the report from the inside at Delaney Hall and in Congress. We appreciate it.
You got it. Take care.